Good morning, metalheads of the internet, and welcome to a new episode of the Metal Meltdown. Before we get started, I want to quickly remind y'all that I had the opportunity, nay the privilege, to interview Alex Webster from Cannibal Corpse just last week, right here on the Metal Meltdown. So if for whatever reason you want to learn even more about this particular album from this particular band, or you just want to hear a bunch of cool dudes shooting the fucking shit about death metal, then all you gotta do is follow the link in the description of this video following this album review. Now, without further ado, let's talk about Violence Unimagined from the one, the only, the motherfucking Cannibal Corpse. Cannibal Corpse, one of the most popular, controversial, and commercially successful death metal bands of all time, is back with their 15th studio album, Violence Unimagined, and it is every bit as predictably fucking awesome as you expect it to be. Like, y'all know the fucking drill by now, so let's not waste any time here. These guys occupy a space very similar to that of Motorhead or Iron Maiden, where maybe they're not making the exact same album over and over again, but they are making the same type of album over and over again, but nobody cares, nobody complains, because it's usually pretty fucking awesome. I mean, they've gotten so consistent that you could literally pick any single album out of the band's discography, proclaim it as the best, and you probably wouldn't see a whole ton of backlash. Like, for real, I don't think I've met any two people that have the exact same opinion on Cannibal Corpse. Case in point, I personally think that their best album is probably a tie between The Bleeding or Skeletal Domain, whereas my girlfriend, Dark Moon Desires, would argue that it's probably a tie between Butchered at Birth and Kill. And frankly, neither of us are wrong, because all four of those albums fucking rule. And Violence Unimagined is no fucking exception. This is Cannibal Corpse doing what they've been doing for the last 30 fucking years, with the utmost confidence, skill, precision, and brutality. Now, there is one significant change to the Cannibal Corpse dynamic that we will address now, that being Erik Rutan replacing Pat O'Brien on lead guitar. It is inherently pretty disappointing, especially since we still don't really know what the hell is happening with Pat right now, but looking at the music objectively, it has not slowed down Cannibal Corpse in the fucking slightest, and honestly, on some level, I can't help but wonder if this was a minor blessing in disguise. Because now Erik Rutan has a level of control within Cannibal Corpse that he didn't have before, and hasn't had in any band outside of Hate Eternal for quite some fucking time. The result being one of the meanest, beefiest sounding death metal albums of 2021. I mean, if we're looking strictly at the fucking production, this really is the peak of death metal. It just sounds fucking spectacular, man. The riffs are so fucking crunchy, so fucking evil, so fucking gory, so fucking brutal. From the rampaging extreme metal jackhammer of opening track Murderous Rampage to the absolutely gruesome breakdowns and groove-laden twists and turns of Inhumane Harvest, to the absolutely pummeling, ham-fisted chugs of Condemnation Contagion, to the absolutely horrific and sinister death metal annihilation of the aptly titled Ritual Annihilation. Every single riff, every single solo, every single note, every single thing that dares to emerge from any guitar on this album is nothing short of fucking awesome. Super fun and stupid heavy from start to finish. This thing has more crispy, crunchy, greasy, meaty goodness than a bottomless KFC bucket. But of course, it's not just the guitars that sound fucking fantastic, so does everything else on the record. The bass work, the percussion, and of course, George Fisher's iconic, bellowing, monstrous vocals. As usual, this dude sounds like a straight-up fucking animal straight out of the fucking jungle. Seriously, folks, how the fuck does he still sound this good? What is his fucking secret? Is it eating healthy? Is it exercise? Because I do both of those things, and I don't sound nearly as fucking good as him. And again, as far as the music's concerned, it's just fucking great. There's not really a lot that we can dissect or explain in great detail. It's Cannibal Corpse doing what they fucking do better than anyone else on this earth. If that description doesn't immediately tell you everything you need to know about Violence Unimagined, then you've never listened to Cannibal Corpse before. It really is just that fucking simple. An argument could be made that because of this, Cannibal Corpse is a very predictable, repetitive, and derivative band, and sure, those comments are not by any stretch inappropriate, but in making those comments, not only would you be missing the fucking point of Cannibal Corpse, but you wouldn't be having fun. And you know what's more fun than bitching and moaning about, oh, how blasé something is? Having fun! Plain and simple. Like, if this is meat and potatoes, then this is the best fucking plate of meat and potatoes I've had in a fucking while. This isn't meatloaf with a boring mashed potato. This isn't like a fucking 16-ounce Kansas ribeye with, like, truffle fries and mac and cheese and a fucking bread pudding for dessert. What more do you want me to say, folks? It's fucking Cannibal Corpse. 4 out of 5. Shit is fucking great. If you've enjoyed previous records even just a little bit, there's a good chance that you will enjoy this record as well, even if just for a little bit. No, it probably wouldn't change your mind if you outright hated these guys before, but somehow I don't picture that being a huge issue, because if you did outright hate Cannibal Corpse, you probably wouldn't have clicked on this video, so you know, I don't picture having that debate in the comments section. I don't picture that being a gigantic obstacle. There's a lot of great death metal out there nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. This year alone, we've seen some big standout records from Gatecreeper, Frozen Soul, Abiotic, and Swamp Beast, and I love them. I love everything that all those bands are doing, but respectfully, there's nobody playing this particular type of straight-to-the-point, brutal, gory, nasty death metal better than Cannibal Corpse. Nobody. Nobody else even comes fucking close. Violence Unimagined, 4 out of 5. Duh. Shit's great. Duh. Go check it out when it comes out this Friday. And that is it for the Metal Meltdown. I'm not an expert, nor do I claim to be, so what do you think? Do you like this record? Do you not like this record? And what do you want to hear from me next? And thank you for watching. Make sure you press subscribe so you get updates on the Metal Meltdown fucking immediately. And as always, you have yourself a fantastic fucking day.